Alright, so in this video, I'm basically going to be showing you how to turn an image into something you can actually cut. So I got this image actually right here, and I thought that was pretty cool, and I thought it would be pretty cool to cut out for my channel. So we're going to cut this out. I'm going to show you why the trace tool isn't always the best way. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to crop that picture. I'm going to bring in the cropped photo. First thing we're going to want to do is probably put it to size. So I'm going to make it about 18 inches wide. Even though I'm in millimeters, I can put in 18 inch and it'll do that. I'm locked right here, so it locks my width and height. Now, to get the trace tool, you're basically going to right click, see trace image, and then you got this threshold slider right here. And if you see, you just go across and you'd see it kind of just traces over everything as best as it could. So if you look in the middle of some, you'll see that you get this little grain here. Just try and make sure all of that is out. And I think we're good. I don't see any grain. All of this you don't really got to worry about. You hit OK, and then you can pull that down. As you can see, there's your piece. But if you look, it's not as straight. Like once you cut that, it's not going to come out looking the best, you know, like that's round and then right here is sharp. So you don't really want that. To make this clean, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to trace this out manually all by myself. All right, so first things first is I start with the rectangle tool. I trace out the box. I'm probably going to make it a little bit bigger than that, to be honest. And I'm going to round the edges. So I'll show you how to do all of that as well. We're using the same rectangle tool again. We're going to make a box right here and a box right here. Doesn't have to be exact. Now move it around right there. All right, so now we're going to use this right here, the text tool, and create some text. The font that I'm going to be using is this impact font. So, okay. And if you were actually typing and you can't really see anything, you can toggle through and put whatever layer on top. So if you wanted your writing on top, you just kind of click that and it would put that layer on top. All right, so we got that there. Move it around. I think that looks about good. It's not the exact same, but I think I like that spacing. If you did want to turn the spacing down, you can do that, but I think that spacing is about right for me. So how I start aligning everything is I'll just kind of, guess we can get that out of the way. We don't need that anymore. So I'll kind of start with the smaller things. Hit this align tool right here. So what I like to do is I will group this and then add this and align them. So we're gonna want this alignment, make sure that's straight. Then we can group that. And we highlight everything. We center everything. And for the corners, we're just gonna click the outside line. We're gonna go to shape. And if you don't have that here, you can just go to Window, Shape Properties right there, and it'll pop up. So now the only thing you got to do is just right here at the bottom, just click that. And when it gets to your desired size, work with that. But I think I'm gonna actually raise the top a little bit and then recenter. If we look, there's our piece. So in the next video, I'm basically going to be showing you how to cut this out. So like and subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks.